Who did you vote for in the 2024 election?
2024?
As in last year?
No, I didn't subscribe to politics. I don't subscribe to politics. You know, that's the illusion of choice.
And why'd you pop?
That's bullshit.
Damn.
I respect that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why do you feel that?
It is 2024. We are under a dictatorship, and you are still out of politics at 51. Get out of my face. Thank you.
Well, the bottom line is, if you think that your vote
You
chooses
were
our
born
president,
into a game that you have to play, and if you do not play the game, the rest of us see.
I believe voting is really, really
It's an
important
easy
on
thing
the
to do.
local
You do it
and
and you get it done
medicinal
with.
level. Like when you deal with your school systems in the municipality, you can have a lot of power there. But on the federal level, if you think that your vote has anything to do with who's the president of the United States, you just misunderstand the system.
Yeah, I got my bachelor's in criminal justice and minor in psychology and political science. I studied it. Thank you.
That doesn't matter. It's still the same system, perpetuates the same results.
Why does someone built like a Milk Snacks burger have so much attitude? She really be acting like she has options. I thought her degrees would justify her attitude. Bro dodged a massive torta and a massive bullet.
Next time you come across a group of crazy liberal protesters, make sure to drop one of these on the ground. They're gonna go down to pick it up thinking you just dropped $100, and when you open it, it's gonna say Trump is your president with an official portrait of Trump's presidential picture. If you see a car with liberal bumper stickers, you can leave one right there as well.
Perfect.
Look at my face! Oh my God, I love it! Oh,
He needs some milk.
Trying to get me to see your view about how maybe sometimes it's not the right time. Shut up. Shut up. We're saying Christ is King. We're saying Merry Christmas. If you don't like it, shut up and step aside. I'm being serious. Like, not 1 inch on the Jesus Christ, okay?
Chinese Americans support Trump. All right. So the reason is the Democrat administration, Biden administration, lead this country towards socialism and eventually towards communist dictatorship.
Come on, man.
We came from China.
China.
People here don't understand what is a communist is. We know communist is. What communist is. That's why we support Trump.
Come on, man.
You have to live in China.
China.
I guess.
I did. I grew up in China.
China.
I grew up in China.
China. Come on, man.
A lot of people might say that Trump is anti-immigrants or,
Trump is not anti-immigrant. It's just against illegal immigrants.
Come on, man. Come on.
They always forget the illegal part when criticizing Trump. These young liberal generations would never survive real communism.
Perfect.
And tomorrow on CNN, breaking news! Trump physically assaults autistic illegal immigrant in front of thousands. And the crazy thing is, people will actually believe it too.
What's your guys' thoughts on the 2024 election?
I was really disappointed. I'm very disappointed that America would trust a convicted felon over a woman to lead our we need to have human. It's not about like political parties. It's about human decency, respect, and morals. So if you voted for Trump, you.
No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
So Kelsey, do you have a problem with this? Because our new president speaks the truth. Now, if this is triggering to you, I think she needs to have a talk with Jesus H. Christ because she needs serious help. Now, take a look at this madness.
It's disgusting, and everybody, no matter how you feel on this issue, should reject it completely. What are they doing? They're doing this so that Nancy Mace can make a buck and send a text and fundraise off an email. They're not doing this to protect people. They're endangering women. They're endangering girls of all kinds, and everybody should reject it. It's gross. Thank you.
Thank you.
This chick has 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 3rd place. Like, why do we keep electing bigots and morons? Like, do you want to see this in the bathroom with your kids?
Meanwhile,
I just got home from work, and today, for the first time, I dressed fully feminine in public, in the broad light of day. It was to a luncheon at my work with the board of directors of the theater company I work for. I wore my lemon dress and my keffiyeh. And you know, it in the grand scheme of things might seem like a small victory, but you gotta let yourself celebrate your small victories. Because there's a lot of times when those big ones feel really few and far between. And right now, for me, every little victory I get is one more step that I have taken towards being fully myself, towards not hiding who I am any longer. And that feels like something to celebrate to me.
We really need to have that tough talk about mental health in this country. If I see that thing, that creature, anywhere near the woman's bathroom or anywhere near my nieces and nephews, I swear to you, I will end up on the news first thing tomorrow morning for smacking the rainbow out of this bumbleclut.
What? I don't care anymore. I don't. I love God, I love my family, and I love America. I'm a conservative. I believe that life begins at conception. I'm against abortion. I believe there are 2 genders. That's what I believe, okay? And for so long, I have not, said my beliefs or my opinions on social media, because every time I do, I delete the video so fast because of the amount of hate I get. I've gotten death threats. I've had stalkers. I've had people just commenting on my looks and who I am and my family, and it's like, for what? Like, you went out of your way for what to do that? And so I'd get filled with so much fear, and I'd have anxiety attacks and so much just being anxious because, I don't want to post my beliefs if people are going to be that mean, But I'm at the point where I just don't care. Like, if you have to go out of your way to do that, cool, good for you. But if I see something I don't like or don't agree with, I keep scrolling or I block you. We may not agree on the same things, but we can have respect. I don't care what political party you are, what religious beliefs you are. I will love on you, I will be kind to you, and I will respect you. I may not agree with you, but I will respect you. So this is me, standing on my truth.
She is very gorgeous to me.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce.
Day Michelle Obama went on TV. She gave a whole speech, talked about how Trump was this and Trump was that. And at the very end of what she said, she made sure to say, and yes, it is racist. You know why? Because the minute you call anything racist or you add race into it, black people get emotional and they come out. Kamala did the same thing because they know how to bait black people in. The problem is black people are stuck looking at CNN and the rest of that stuff. And here's my thing, and I've told black people this before, who are Democrats. I don't try to convince Democrats to be Republican. What I try to convince them to do is know your history and read a little bit. Do your research. If you still want to vote Democrat, do what you do, but be an educated and an informed voter. Most Democrats can't tell you why they're Democrats. They just hate Donald Trump. They can't even tell you what Biden did in 47 years, but they're going to vote for him. They can't tell you what Kamala did while she was in California, locking black people up left.
This is exactly what this country needs. Informed voters.
What you do, you will
never put out my love. You will never make me give up hope. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter, you will never put out my love.
Shut up, bitch!
I really do not like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this some shit that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so devastated behind an election, and it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men, and they say all this shit like, oh, he's not that bad, and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man, and I found out that he's a Trump supporter. I'm like, he does not like you, and he was like, oh no, he just don't like everybody. What? So that's a good candidate for you? Someone who just fucking hates everybody? Like, what? And I'm fucking crying in my room this morning. My brother gonna come up in here and say, what's wrong with you? Like, he can't think of one possible reason why I would be upset right now, bro.
Black women, you don't owe this country shit. You don't owe this country one fucking thing. Not one fucking thing else. It's time for us to bunker down.
Why you voting Trump had it here? Oh, because I'm a die-hard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump. Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Well, I'm straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid, and so I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they really didn't switch during the Nixon Southern strategy, that one became more clever than the other in dealing with black people. We the Democrats niggas. We got away, we were the Republicans' friends. We was their friends, but we were the Democrats niggas. When you look at the origins of the Ku Klux Klan, it originated out of the Democratic Party.
The Ku Klux Klan?
It did. Every civil rights legislation that ever has been passed in this country was authored, written, sponsored, and voted on 100% by Republicans and not Democrats. Every civil rights legislation.
Well, what you gonna do?
So let me finish. Right. So as a kid, I remember being 6, 7 years old and seeing Donald Trump receiving an award with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks from the NAACP. But not only that, he engaged and interacted in our culture from the 80s throughout the 90s and even the 2000s, from rappers to Michael Jackson. So when we looked out into our culture, his face appeared many, many times. So for me to grow up now and hear the media, because before the media started saying he was racist, I never heard a black leader.
You can clearly tell that this man did his research. That's why he voted for what he voted for.
Just checking in on all you bald-headed 4B biddies. Just wondering how y'all are doing. Did you guys come down from your manic episode yet? Come to terms? Come to realization that you made a poor decision? Realize that you lost absolutely nothing and that all of you are telling on yourselves by saying that your worth is only your appearance and your vagina, while simultaneously insulting the shit out of women with cancer, alopecia, etc. American liberal women are so fucking entitled, it's unbelievable. You want to talk about basic human rights? Let's talk about Afghani women. Let's talk about the fact that they have to completely cover themselves, get the shit beat out of them, can't have above a 6th grade education level, can't do anything except be an object. But poor me, my rights that I didn't lose. Thanks for making yourself easily identifiable and making it easier for the rest of us women, though. Love you.
I wonder how many women went wig shopping that day.
How has the election made you feel on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being Nazi? My name is Dr. Nick Peterson, and I specialize in those suffering from TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. Hello, I'm Dr. Peterson. How are you? Well, Donald Trump is a felon. Nope. I asked how you were doing. The majority of Americans can mentally handle election results on both sides of the aisle. However, there's this small, albeit growing, group of, I don't want to say Americans, but people that are just disconnected from reality. Fascist. And honestly, it makes diagnosing these people a whole lot easier. I just check their social media. Gone are the days when you just search your symptoms on WebMD at home by yourself. Now they record their symptoms and post them for the world to see. The haircut is also a dead giveaway. So, what brings you in today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the orange democracy-destroying, Putin-loving dictator. All right, so mental illness. They are completely blind to the fact that their absurd actions and ideologies were a big factor in their party's loss. let me ask you this. Do you even know what a democracy is? Follow-up question. Do you know how Kamala Harris became the nominee? I know you're a deplorable Nazi fascist bigot. Okay, neat. Turns out that calling half the country Nazis for 4 years was not a winning strategy. And yet somehow, not even Cardi B could save him. Do you realize what I'm going through? Yep, delusions. I am losing my right to vote. What? Where are you getting your information? Whoopi Goldberg? Well, what's the remedy, you might be wondering? Well, if you ask me, it's a history lesson in Jesus, but the pharmacy doesn't offer those. I prescribe them a brain, and I send them to tryabrain.com for more information. Well, I'll show you. I'm moving to Canada. That'd be great. And I'll be shaving my head. Oh, that's... no. And one last thing. I'm going on a sex strike. Your loss. Oh no!
Absolutely hilarious. This video wins the internet trophy of the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Want to hear the most annoying sound of the world?